Hello, superhero kids. It is time to read Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. Not so fast. Welcome to Dad's Read-Along Stories. It's time to armor up.
Hey, before it starts, let's say guys to Dad's Read-Along Stories. Do it good.
Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. Not so fast. On a beautiful morning, Tony takes his friends Riri and Sam outside to see his latest invention. Sam looks up and sees some rings in the sky, along with objects that look like targets. "That's cool, Tony," Sam says. "What exactly are we looking at?" "It's a flight obstacle course, Sam," Tony says proudly. "I call it the Iron Flobstacle Course." Riri and Sam both make faces at the sound of the word flobsicle. "I'm still figuring out the name," Tony says, "but you get the idea." "So how do we use it?" Riri asks. "All you have to do is fly through the hoops and hit all the targets as fast as possible," Tony says. "If you miss a hoop, you don't win." "If you miss a target, you don't win?" Riri guesses. "Yup," Tony says. "You got it." "You know what would be really fun?" Sam asks. "If we took turns to see who could do it the fastest." "I like the way you think," Tony says. "Let's armor up." Everybody at home say, "Armor up!" Good job. In a flash, the three friends change into their iron suits. Tony becomes Iron Man. Riri is now Ironheart, and Sam is Captain America. "Ready?" Iron Man asks. "I'm always ready," Ironheart says. "Game on!" Ironheart takes off, spinning through the obstacle course with ease. "I am speed. I am grace. I am Ironheart," she says. Aiming her repulsors, Ironheart hits each and every target. When she does, the targets light up green and ding, ding. Flying along, Ironheart approaches the last target. Unlike all the other targets, this one moves. "I better slow down if I want to hit it," Ironheart says. Easing back on her speed, Ironheart gets closer and closer to the target. She takes careful aim and unleashes a burst from her repulsors. Whoosh! The repulsors hit the moving target. "And that's how you do it," Ironheart says, landing next to Iron Man and Captain America. "Woohoo! That was fabulously fun," Ironheart says. "You were quicker than quick, Ironheart," Captain America says. "She was fast, Captain America," Iron Man agrees, "but let's see how fast I can do it." A moment later, Iron Man jets into the sky, ready to try the Iron Flobstacle course himself. Flobstacle. Like a rocket, Iron Man zooms around the course, zipping through the rings and hitting targets with his repulsors. "Rock and roll!" Iron Man exclaims, having a blast. As he nears the moving target, Iron Man concentrates. "Going to have to slow my thrusters if I'm going to hit the target," Iron Man says. He does exactly that, and whoosh! Iron Man hits the target with his repulsors. "Nice flying, Iron Man!" Ironheart shouts. As Iron Man lands, he asks, "How about it, Captain America? Think you can go faster?" "Well, I do have this new speed power pack for my suit that lets me fly super fast," Captain America says. He shows Iron Man and Ironheart the blue disc on his wings. "So yeah, I think I've got a chance." "Don't forget," Iron Man says, "it's not just about going fast. You can't miss any targets or hoops either." "I'm sure I can do it. I'm Captain America," the shield-slinging superhero says. Now it's his turn to take to the skies. Whoosh! Cap flies into the air, his speed power pack leaving a blue trail behind him. He approaches the first rings and flies right through in record time. Then he activates his repulsors to hit some targets. Wow, Ironheart says. He's faster than both of us. Yeah, he is, Iron Man says. Go, Captain America, go! Captain America smiles at his friends as he zips through more rings and hits more targets. At last, he flies toward the moving target. How's he gonna do? This last target is moving, Captain America says. I better go faster to make sure I hit it. Pushing his speed power pack to its limit, Captain America goes faster than ever. Then he hurls his shield with all his might and misses the target. Oh no. The target turns red and gives a dull whomp. Catching his shield, Captain America lands on the ground near his friends. That was a great run, Captain America, Ironheart says, trying to encourage his friend. Thanks, Ironheart, Captain America says. Too bad I missed the last target. Iron Man nods. Yeah, that one is super tricky, he says. Maybe on this next turn, you should take your time to get a better shot. But it's a race, Captain America says. I can't take my time. I have to go faster, faster, faster. That last run was just a warm-up, Captain America says. I'm ready to try again. Taking to the skies once more, Captain America approaches the first target. He throws his mighty shield, but before it can hit the target, Vision appears. Look, it's Vision. The android catches the shield and says, "Not so fast, Captain America. Iron friends, your help is needed on the highway. Ultron is causing trouble and traffic. The Flopsticle course is going to have to wait. We need to stop Ultron," Iron Man says. "All right, but I'm coming back for you, Flopsticle course," Captain America says. "Let's go, team," says Iron Man. The armored heroes jet into the air, flying swiftly toward the highway. Moments later, they arrive to see the robot Ultron hovering above traffic in his Ultron-mobile. Before the Iron Friends can react, Ultron uses his Ultron-mobile's giant claw to remove the engine from a car. "Hey," says the driver, "my car won't work without the engine." "No, no, no," Ultron says. "My engine now." "Ultron, stop what you're doing," Iron Man says. "Wait, what are you doing?" "I'm looking for the fastest engine on the road so I can put it in my Ultron-mobile and make it faster," Ultron says. The Iron Friends see a huge bin attached to the back of the Ultron-mobile. It's full to bursting with car engines that Ultron has taken from the cars on the highway. Pointing a device at the engine he just took, Ultron frowns. "This engine is way too slow," he groans. "Too slow?" Ironheart says. "That's a super fast engine." "Not fast enough," Ultron says. "Blast those human cars," Ultron moans. "None of those slow, tiny engines have the vroom vroom my Ultron-mobile needs." Well, he's getting mad. The Iron Friends vow to get all the engines back to their rightful owners, but Ultron won't give them up. "You're not getting any of these engines back," the robot says. "I stole them fair and square." "Stealing is never fair and square," Captain America says. The Iron Friends fly toward Ultron to take back the engines, but the robot unleashes the claws of his Ultron-mobile. The heroes swerve and soar to avoid the Ultron-mobile's clutching claws. Meanwhile, Ultron notices that Captain America is flying particularly fast. He aims his device at Captain America's wings. The speed rating is very fast. "His speed is off the charts," Ultron says. "It must be that power pack on his back, making him fly so fast. That device is exactly what my Ultron-mobile needs." Ultron directs one of the vehicle's tentacles to snatch the speed power pack away from Captain America. "Hey, that's mine," Cap says. "Stolen fair and square," Ultron gloats. Wasting no time, Ultron attaches the speed power pack to his Ultron mobile. Zoom! The vehicle takes off, leaving Iron Man, Ironheart, and Captain America behind. We can't let him get away, Iron Man says. But no matter how fast they go, the heroes just can't keep up with Ultron. Now that he has your power pack, he's too fast to catch, Ironheart says. Well, then we just need to figure out how to be faster, Captain America says. And I think I know how. Follow me. The Iron Friends retrieve their hoverboards just as they spy Ultron stealing all the prizes from a booth at a pier near the beach. Now that we have these hoverboards, we'll be fast enough to catch him for sure, Captain America says. The heroes take off, zooming over the hill after Ultron. But just as they're about to catch him, Ultron gets away. We just need to go faster, Captain America says, and I know just the thing. Captain America, all he cares about is going fast. Meanwhile, Ultron arrives at a nearby museum with his Ultron mobile. Not only has he stolen a ton of stuffed animals from the pier, but now he's taking art from a museum. To go even faster, Captain America suggests spreading a volleyball net between two lamp posts. Then they can slingshot off the net to catch Ultron. Whoosh! The heroes launch themselves at the robot, but Ultron speeds away before they can get him. Iron Man says that he loves going fast, but speed isn't working to catch Ultron. Maybe they need to try something different. Ironheart agrees, but Captain America says they just need to go even faster. With one last try, Captain America tells Iron Man and Ironheart to spin him as fast as they can, then launch him at Ultron. The heroes do just as Cap asks, but now the shield slinger is moving too fast. He bounces off of one of the Ultron mobile's engines. Now the Ultron mobile is out of control. The stuffed animals fly out of the Ultron mobile as the vehicle spins around and around. It spins so fast that it makes a whirlwind. It's going to suck us in, Ironheart says. Hold on, Captain America says as he grabs hold of a lamppost. The superheroes hang on as the whirlwind heads towards the city. Finally, the whirlwind sucks Iron Man and Ironheart inside, and they spin along with it. We're stuck, Iron Man says. The whirlwind's too strong for us to fly out. We need to stop the whirlwind before it reaches the city and makes a mess of things, Ironheart says. The speed power pack is what's making the Ultron mobile go so fast, Captain America says. If I can knock it off with my shield, the whirlwind will stop. I have to catch it to hit it. Bravely, Cap flies toward the whirlwind. Without slowing at all, he hurls his shield, but it bounces off some of the trash swirling around in the whirlwind. I missed, Cap says. I'm going too fast, Ultron says, whizzing by. Too fast. This gives Captain America an idea. Maybe if he slows down and takes his time, he can hit the power pack. He finally got it. Slowing down, taking his time, Captain America says as he lines up his shot and hurls his shield carefully. Slowing down, taking my time, slowing down, taking my time. Zing! The shield hits the speed power pack, knocking it off the Ultron mobile. The whirlwind stops, and Iron Man and Ironheart are free. Yes! The dizzy Ultron falls over, unable to get away. The heroes have won the day. Now the Iron Friends can go back to the IQ and try the Iron Flobstacle course one more time. The end. Thank you guys so much for reading Iron Man and his awesome friends. Not so fast. I'm excited to keep reading Iron Man books with you. Please subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time on Dad's Read Along Stories. See ya. Hello everybody, welcome back to Dad's Read-Along Stories. My name is Josh, I'm a dad, and me and my kids have been loving watching Iron Man and his awesome friends on Disney Plus and Disney Junior. And today we're going to be reading another Iron Man and his awesome friends book. We are reading The Prince and the Bot from Iron Man and his awesome friends. And make sure you watch the show on Disney Junior and Disney Plus.
Hey, before it darts, let's take out the dancing on yours. Do it. Good.
The Prince and the Bot. Tony is excited because the Prince of Wakanda is coming to his lab, the Smashcade. Prince T'Challa is also known as, do you guys know? Black Panther. Tony shows his latest invention to his other friends, Amadeus and Riri. I made this for T'Challa's visit, Tony says, revealing his Stark Tech super training bot. It's for practicing our superhero moves. They hear a transport landing outside. T'Challa is here. He walks into the lab. Hello, Iron Friends, he says. Welcome, says Tony. The Iron Friends can't wait to show T'Challa what they do for fun. Let's try out my rockin' training bot, Tony says, activating the super training bot. I enjoy training with my friends, T'Challa replies. Tony explains that the bot fires harmless rays of light that look just like repulsor blasts. This technology helps the heroes work on their dodging, blocking, and blasting. Can you show me an Iron Man blast right now? Boo! Repulsor blast! Oh, this part's awesome. Look at this. They can't wait to get started, so Tony shouts, "Let's armor up!" Seconds later, they become Iron Hulk, Iron Man, and Iron Heart. And T'Challa suits up as Black Panther. Everyone is ready for action. It's the bot's job to find us and shoot light rays our way, Iron Man says. The super training bot uses its sensors to spot the heroes. It begins to unleash bursts of light at them. With incredible speed, the Iron Friends fly out of the way, avoiding the bot's blasts. Meanwhile, Black Panther uses his awesome abilities to easily leap to safety. Time for some Wakandan technology, Black Panther says as the bot speeds towards him. Black Panther disappears. Where'd he go? The bot searches for the hero, but it can't find him. That's a cool power. Iron Man powers down the bot, and Black Panther reappears. What did your suit just do? Ironheart asks the Wakandan prince. It's called camouflage, Black Panther says. My suit lets me blend into the background. This is fun. Iron Man is excited that Black Panther is having a great time. He turns to the Smashcade control panel. Watch me make the bot even more fun. Oh, what's he gonna do? Turning it up. I'm turning the bot's power to the max, Iron Man says. It'll shoot real repulsors. I don't know. Guys, you think that's a good idea? I don't know if that's a good idea. Suddenly, the bot starts to fire actual blasts at Ironheart and the others. Iron Man soon changes his mind. This was a mistake. I'd better turn it off, he says. But before he can shut everything off, the bot blasts the control panel. Boom! Please tell me we have another way to turn off the bot, says Ironheart. Iron Man says he has a nanotech tool back at the IQ that may help shut off the bot. As the heroes race to the IQ, the super training bot follows them. Iron Hulk tries to stop it by clapping his super strong hands together. Iron Boom! He shouts. The shockwave hits the bot but doesn't break it. Can you guys give me your best Iron Boom right now? 1, 2, 3. Iron Boom! Iron Man feels bad. If only he hadn't turned up the bot's power. Just then, the bot sends a blast to Ironheart's heartbeat bubble, but luckily, the beams bounce off of it. Iron Man has an idea. The Iron Friends can distract the bot while Black Panther uses his camouflage power to sneak away to get the nanotech tool. Iron Friends, repulsors ready, Iron Man says, and the Iron Friends put the plan into action, taking to the air to distract the bot. Black Panther turns on his camouflage and disappears. The Wakandan prince grabs the nanotech tool, and everyone heads back to the Smashcade, where Iron Man fixes the controls. Remind me to never make a training bot this powerful again, Iron Man says. Oh, don't worry, Ironheart says, playfully. We'll remind you. Suddenly, the bot is about to blast the heroes, but then it falls to the floor, powerless. Yes. I'm sorry, team, Iron Man says, glad he was able to shut off the bot. I wanted Black Panther to have a really good time. We are friends, says Black Panther, and I'm happy to just hang out with all of you. The other heroes agree. The end. Guys, thank you so much for reading Iron Man and His Awesome Friends, The Prince and the Bot with me. Once again, check out the show on Disney Plus and Disney Junior, and I will see you next time on Dad's Read Along Stories. They're finally here! We just received the brand new books from the brand new TV show Iron Man and His Awesome Friends, and we are going to read it right here on Dad's Read Along Stories.
Hey, before dark, let's go to Dad's Read Along Stories. Do it good.
We are so excited about this brand new show on Disney Junior, Iron Man and His Awesome Friends, and even more excited about the books that go with it. So today we're going to be reading the first book from the brand new show, Iron Man and His Awesome Friends. Meet the Iron Friends. Let's read together. Meet the Iron Friends. Meet Tony Stark. Tony is very smart. He likes to make things. When he taps his arc reactor, Tony becomes the superhero called Iron Man. We love Iron Man. Iron Man has friends too. Meet Ironheart. Ironheart is Riri Williams. Riri loves computers. She is brave and caring. Meet Iron Hulk. Iron Hulk is Amadeus Cho. Hulk is his favorite hero. His iron suit is big, just like Hulk. This is the Iron Quarters. Tony calls it the IQ. The friends can make anything they want here. Gamma is their pup. She hangs out with the team. She has her own armor. She can turn into Iron Pup. They have a dog that is so cool. This is Vision. He is a robot who helps the team. He takes care of Tony, Riri, and Amadeus. They are his family. Uh-oh, it's Ultron. He is a robot who wants to take over the world. Ultron decides to steal everyone's toys. The Iron Friends are ready. It's time to armor up! I need everybody to say with me. On the count of 3, say armor up. 1, 2, 3. Armor up! The Iron Friends can stop Ultron. All it takes is a plan, teamwork, and repulsors! Repulsor blast! Take that, Ultron! The Iron Friends stop Ultron. The toys are saved. Sometimes the Iron Friends need help from other superheroes. They can count on Captain America, Iron Spider, and Black Panther. Look at all these heroes here. Which one's your favorite? I like Captain America. Falcon is really cool. Alone, the Iron Friends are strong. But together, they can do anything. Now it's time to armor up. Armor up. The end. Guys, the first Iron Man and His Awesome Friends book was awesome. Thank you guys for reading. Please subscribe if you want more Iron Man books, and I'll see you next time on Dad's Read Along Stories.